This episode of Comedy Bang Bang is brought to you by Jeff and Some Aliens. On Comedy Central's newest animated series, Jeff and Some Aliens, Brett Gelman is the voice of Jeff, the world's most average human, whose life goes from bad to worse when three aliens invade his home. Whether they're messing with his love life or performing his weekly anal probes, Jeff quickly learns that aliens are real, annoying. Jeff and Some Aliens, new series Wednesdays at 10:30, 9:30 Central, and on the Comedy Central app.
Comedy bang bang, 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 comedy bang bang.
At first I was afraid, I was petrified. Gosh darn it, Medusa, you got me again. Welcome to Comedy Bang Bang. Thank you to French Fries, the concept of French fries for that catchphrase. And welcome to Comedy Bang Bang for another edition. And what a show we have for you today. We have an old friend of the show. Someone almost clapped when I said that. Is it... Ah, the two clap. That's almost like a genie clap. Like appear before me, fair wench.
She's turning the lights on.
My lights on in my living room, yeah.
You do a two clap to turn it on.
Yeah, I got the clapper.
I have mine set to 12 claps. I need the exercise.
Well, also, you don't want to like clap 11 times like you normally would in your house and then your lights turn off.
I have an 11 clap rule for excitement.
Yeah, if you're watching the Super Bowl, for instance.
Yeah, 11 claps
11
for a
claps
touchdown.
and that's it, guys.
11 claps for a touchdown, 6 claps for a field goal.
I thought maybe the whole game was 11 claps. You have to use them.
Oh, man.
Well, that's just a taste of what's to come here on the show. We like to hook you. We give you a little taste, and then you have to start paying for it. We have an old friend back on the show. He's been on several times. How many episodes have you done, would you say?
Maybe 3.
Maybe 3? Yeah, that's about right. In 8 years, I think that's about as many as anyone should do.
It's been a half a decade, probably, since I've been on.
Sure. Brendon Walsh is here, our old friend comedian.
Old friend, the only guy in town, apparently. Couldn't get anyone else on the show.
Everyone out of town.
Everyone's out of town for vacation.
Oh, well, you know.
It's vacation season, folks.
A last-minute request.
I'm happy to be here, Scott, anytime.
You know, when no one else is around, who do you call?
You call old BW, Brendon Walsh.
Do you call yourself old BW?
I do.
Interesting.
I like to refer. It started off as a joke, and now I say it unironically sometimes.
I heard and maybe we've talked about it on the show, and who cares? Because I love hearing these stories. But I heard a story about you on the Conan O'Brien show that about you shaving that I would love to hear at some point.
Okay. Yeah.
But let's turn to our other guest. He's never been on the podcast before. He's been on the TV show, of course, playing Zach Galifianakis' dad. He's a great comedian as well. Please welcome Randy Liedtke.
Oh,
Welcome, Randy.
Thank you, guys.
How many was that? That was about 10?
Yeah, got one more.
Oh no, the lights are out.
Oh, no.
All right, turn it back on. Okay, there they are.
Ooh, that was like a Bruno Mars song.
Yeah, the best Bruno Mars song.
Yeah.
That's like a really good, that's not like a deep cut Bruno Mars song. That's like hit single Bruno Mars.
It's a B-side.
Okay.
Has anybody done a parody song of, how do you say, Pharrell?
Yeah.
That song "Happy." Has anybody done?
Sounds like you did a parody of his name when you tried to say it.
I couldn't figure it out.
Has anyone done a parody? Yeah, Weird Al did Tacky.
No, but Clapper.
Clapper? So it doesn't even rhyme. Isn't a big market for parody songs that don't rhyme and barely sound and are about a product from roughly 15 years ago.
Christmas, Clapper's a good Christmas gift, and that'd be
Christmas
a good song.
in 10 months or so?
Whenever! It's never too early to think about Christmas.
That's true. And Randy, you're a great comedian as well, and you guys are friends. Is that true? You guys work together a lot.
Yeah, on and off.
Off and on.
Yeah, for sure. Because I would say on and off, and he would say off and on. So we're very different.
We're off now.
We're off now.
You are not friends currently.
We're taking a break. We're hanging out with other dudes.
Yeah. I remember when Ross and Rachel took a break, famously, and the hilarity that came out of that.
Yeah.
So I get it.
Yeah.
We were on a break.
Wait, Ross?
Yeah.
Is that you?
We were.
Get in here for a second. Hey, Ross Geller is on the show.
I
Me.
thought it was Galar.
Wait, who played Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Okay, you don't know how to. Hey, Ross, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
You guys weren't on a break.
We
were
were
you?
on a break.
Oh, that clears that up.
Bye.
Hey, how's life now?
I said bye.
How's life? No?
It's fine.
Okay, bye.
I'm still.
Bye. I said bye.
I still work at the museum.
Okay, I thought you would.
Are you still friends with OJ?
Yeah, I love him.
Do you still have that baby that
The
we never
juice.
saw after that the lesbians raised that we never saw after?
Yeah,
a
I
few,
still have that
like
baby.
Season 1?
He's 20.
Oh,
Bye.
And
I
he's
said
bi.
bye.
I said bye.
He's bi. The baby's bi.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He's
Oh, the
bi.
baby is
And
bi.
I
I have
a
support
bi
that.
baby.
It's fine.
So he's 20 and
Bye
just
bye
like
baby. We made a parody of it. It's about a bisexual baby.
Really?
Bye
Well,
bye baby.
You made a parody of
baby.
Bye Bye Birdie.
And it's Bye Bye Baby. And did you ever hear my parody to the Clapper song? It's like
No, I
Happy
never
by
heard that.
Pharrell.
Here we
It's-
go.
It goes like, it's the clapper when you want to
That's
turn
good.
the lights on. See, it
That's
works.
good.
Yeah,
Ross
but you're
says it
from like 15 years ago.
That's so timely.
Bye.
Even
Bye.
15
Your
years
baby
ago.
is bi.
Homo.
20 years old. That's like the age to be bi.
I say homo instead of hello and bye bi.
Well, you're from the 90s. You're from another era.
Homo. Bye.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye and homo. No homo, meaning I don't want to say hello
No
to
homo.
you.
I'm saying bye.
Goodbye. What a treat to hear from Ross Gellar.
Yeah, you don't hear from him too often.
You
these
don't.
days.
I mean, it's weird. Here's the thing. I can understand ending a show. TV shows have to end, right? You
Yeah.
can't do 20 of them a year. Give us an update. Give us like a 5-minute update every year of what the characters are doing.
Like a reimagining of
A 5-minute special.
A 5-minute special, just where it's like, it doesn't have to be like on the set or anything. It's really can just be shot on an iPhone. Just like give it to all the actors and go, hey, okay. Hey, this is Ross Gellar and my son's bi and
I'm here with what's her face, Courtney Cock.
whoa.
Dang, dude.
What?
Dang.
What's her face, Courtney Cock?
Cox.
Dang.
C-O-C-K, Courtney Cock.
They should write that into contracts.
I know. From now on. Every
should.
show made from now on.
It's like, okay, you have normally people sign a contract for 5 years or whatever, or
Yep.
3 years to do a show. And then they should add on
An addendum.
every year
For the rest of your
For
life.
the rest of your life. And you have to film one for the year that you die, like before you die, you have to do it,
Right.
obviously. That will come out the year after you die of like, hi everyone, I'm dead this year.
And if you find out if you're diagnosed with a terminal illness, and then you have to record things like that movie with was it Michael Keaton where he's gonna have he's gonna die before his baby's born. And he
I
makes all
don't
these,
know that one.
Maybe it's not Michael Keaton. My Life.
Wait,
I think
Beetlejuice?
it's called.
He was dead in Beetlejuice. He was like a
Beetlejuice.
ghost.
No, there's one.
Don't say
where-
it. Don't say it another time.
I won't. Beetlejuice.
And don't. Oh no, he's here.
know what's
Hey, this is Beetlejuice. Smoking.
Yeah.
Somebody stop me.
Do not go in there.
What were you saying?
There's a movie where a guy is going to have a baby. Him and his wife are going to have a baby, and he finds out he's got cancer or something, so he can't. He's going to be dead when the baby's born. So he makes all these videos of like, here's how you're going to tie your shoes, and it's super sad.
What a bummer to be
Michael
like.
Keaton,
it's
I
bad.
think.
It's bad enough that you're a baby and your dad died, right?
You're a
that's
bi
terrible.
baby, and your dad died.
But then every day you have to open up some dumb video from your dad.
Well,
it's
like,
a
here's
VH
how to tie your shoes.
With, like, a
Dad,
shitty
This is
resolution
It's a
from
stack
the
of
past.
VHS
yeah,
tapes. This
it's
is
like
when the-
upgrade these to HD. Maybe they shoot it in 4K.
Maybe.
You know?
No. These were VHS tapes.
Oh God, what a terrible, terrible movie and
Yeah.
idea.
And that's why he becomes a VCR repairman. That's the main part.
In
of the
order to
story.
make sure that
Yeah.
the VCR of his son is all that from his dad's tapes are all
Yeah.
okay. Anyway, enough of that.
Yeah. It's Michael Keaton and Nicole Kidman.
Nicole Kidman.
It's called My Life.
My Life.
Yep, 2.5 out of 4. Roger Ebert gave it. The late Roger Ebert.
Life.
It's my life. It's now or never.
It's my clapper.
Oh yeah.
Oh, great parody.
Thank you.
Oh, we're halfway there. Clapping on my lights, clap it on and clap it off. Whoa!
This is good. This is like legitimately good.
Yeah, this is tight. We're gonna have to. We should sign a contract that we.
Yeah, you have to do
we
this
have
every
a
year.
5-minute reunion every year.
Yeah, when you came in, you did sign a contract that you have to be on the podcast every year from now on. I'm
Yeah,
so
sure.
sorry.
Yeah,
so,
that's okay.
Yeah. I'm trying to do that. Like every episode that we do from now on, we'll have to do a reunion episode 1 year later.
It'll help. You won't have to worry about booking guests
Be very
anymore.
Yeah,
At a
just
certain
I
point.
call people up and go, "Hey, it's time." Oh, but can you imagine how much time that would save me?
Yeah.
Oh my God, what happened to me last night where I didn't have a guest and I called you guys at the last minute? That
Hey,
would
woke
never
me
happen
up.
again.
Called me on my landline at 4 a.m.
Brendon,
I was like, oh, who is it? What?
Mom,
I'm sleeping.
is Dad dead?
I like to do that when I call people and they answer. I go, oh, what do you want? I'm sleeping. It's a good reverse joke for you kids
It's a
out
great
there.
joke. All right, tell me the aforementioned story about when you were on the Conan O'Brien show.
Well, the short of it is that I wasn't on the Conan O'Brien show. I went to watch and support my friends who were appearing on the Conan O'Brien show, and then
Who are these friends? Can we say their
there
names?
was John Doerr and Rory Scovel. I
Two
believe were on it.
legends.
Legends.
And you've glommed onto
Local
them.
legends. Yeah, I've ridden their coattails for the past, half of a decade. And glommed on. What's that mean, glommed on?
You've just you're associated with them and tried to.
Part of their entourage?
Yes, exactly, exactly what you.
So I went to go see them at Conan, and I showed up, and John and the guy who books the show were like, "Oh, great, you're here. Do you want to be in a sketch on the show?" I said, "Yeah, of course I'll be in a sketch on the show."
Because you love show business, an opportunity to be on camera is an opportunity when you are going to be seen. out there.
Well, I mean, you're in the business, right?
Yeah, tangentially.
Yeah. So, yeah, of course. It's like, of course I'll, it's in my wheelhouse of things to do.
Certainly, you're a performer. You
Performer.
loved the Roar of the Grease Paint.
And they said, well, if to be in the sketch, you're going to have to shave off your beard. And I said, well, how much does it pay? Does it pay the same as like the last time I was on the show? JP says, yeah. I said, great.
JP is the booker.
Yeah, right. And I said, great. I'm broke. I can shave off my beard. So I go and
Sounds like you're seeding in what your argument was later. Great, I'm broke. I bet you never said I'm broke. This is just
no, I think I made it. I asked how much it paid.
sure.
And they told me
But
how much it paid.
I see that you're sort of laying the groundwork for your side of the story of why you were in the right. But go ahead.
Well, there was no right or wrong. Well, okay. Essentially, they said we'll pay you $1,200 to shave your beard, and I shaved my beard, and they said, "Ha, there's no $1,200 or no sketch." I said, "Oh, good hoax." I mean, that's the essence of the story. So there's no like my side or their side. I signed paperwork.
You're also not telling the funny parts either, and you're making
The funny part where I stood around with a half a beard for a half hour.
He
Yeah,
shaved
that
half of it.
Well, they're like, "Oh, you got to shave half your beard." I was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, whatever." I'm broke. That's why I kept telling them that I'm totally broke. I'm going to be evicted from my apartment if I don't get this $1,200.
And were you evicted?
No, it wasn't that bad. But
And they were like, we'll give you $10,000 if we can kick you in the balls and put a bunch of tar and feathers all over
and then they were
you.
like, "Ha ha ha ha."
Just kidding.
I mean,
You
that was.
you have no balls.
They. Yeah. I mean, that was.
It's a great story.
It's a great story. Yeah. On the other side, yeah. I mean, how's it told? I mean, it's like, oh, so he showed up and we said, yeah, shave off half your beard, and he said, yeah, okay, and then he shaved off half his beard, and then
And
when
we
he was
all
waiting,
laughed at him.
and everybody
Great.
laughed at him.
Great story.
And
Just
then-
end there.
And then a lady came in, and then he goes, oh wait, you guys are fucking with me. Oh great. Oh, so there's no $1,200 or no sketch.
I may have
That's great.
I may have heard the story and heard you were very upset about it.
I was fucking furious. I mean, there's no way around it. I
Oh.
was just like, that was like the fucking most fucked up thing anybody's ever done to me.
Brendon, this podcast doesn't pay $1,200 like they said it was.
Yeah, I'm
Wait,
sorry.
what the fuck? You told me,
And you have to come back next year.
and I got this banana up my ass for no reason.
You boy.
Oh, so I'm just a laughing stock.
I believe I saw you did the weekly show that I did at UCB right after you shaved, and I was like, "Oh, cool! What'd you shave the beard for a role?" And you gave me a weirdness about it. You were like, "It's a long story" or something like
Yeah,
that.
maybe, yeah. I mean, I was
Yeah.
like, it really put a damper on the day. Gonna say because it was, and I know there was no like mean spiritedness to it. Mm-hmm. But I was legitimately, it was like it was a pretty. It was bad timing for something like that.
Right. Why? What was the timing?
When I really needed $1,200.
Right. Not because of the beard aspect of it. Like, I really need my beard next week.
I would have been.
He was going to make
no, because I
$1,200
did the math because I was like doing another show. I was like, oh, well, I have like a few weeks. I'm not going to be taping that for a few weeks. So that's enough time to grow enough beard back.
Right.
And honestly, like if I was financially more secure at the time,
if you were like set, if you were just like,
no,
I made some investments a couple years ago, I'm doing
if
okay.
I wasn't like literally like when that happened, I had like $500 in the bank. So it was like it was legitimately.
So your rent is $1,700?
No, not back then. It was
It is now, though?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, about that, maybe. I don't know.
Probably. Look, home prices being what
that's
they
what
are
my
in
mom
this market.
charges me. It was, I would have been more, I wouldn't have jumped right in feet first if I didn't need the money.
Now, the listeners should know.
I filled out paperwork.
Sure. Fake paperwork.
No, it was real paperwork.
It's real paperwork.
The
but
paperwork you fill out to get paid.
People should know, though, that you are a prankster yourself.
But I don't do that to people.
But you're saying it's not equitable. But
I know it's Nick Thune's favorite fucking story to tell. But it wasn't a fun time.
I don't know that it was Nick who told it to me.
Yeah, he told it to you.
What if
he was just out there?
He didn't. No, this is from years back. He did not tell.
Really?
He did not tell
What
this
if
to me
you
today.
accidentally slit your throat while you're shaving your beard off and died?
Yeah.
What are some of the pranks that you played on other comedians? There was a Chris Fairbanks one that I heard about.
And that was, that was one that got out of control. And that's why I understand like this, where they had this idea and they were like, yeah, great. Oh, here he comes.
Sometimes you don't think that far in the future
you don't think
about
that
these
far
things.
in the future.
Sure.
And the Fairbanks thing was, and that's probably the most unintentionally. That was kind of a bummer for me. Like I regret doing this.
We don't have to talk about it unless you want to say what it was.
It was fine. We were at a comedy festival together, and we were sharing a hotel room, and I wasn't drinking at the time.
Wait, so usually the story is I was drinking at the time, so I did something with poor judgment.
No. Well, either way, he had like this.
And
big
that implies that you're drinking heavily now.
This is why I'm drunk now. No, this is how the thing got started. The little hoax that I did on him.
All right.
He was up all night drinking.
Okay.
So whatever. It was a party. It was a festival.
Sure, you're at a festival. The libations are freely flowing.
And then there was some kind of like little weird award ceremony the next day. Mm-hmm. So I wake up and go to it. I'm not hungover. I wasn't up drinking all night. And
you're maybe hoping you won something, right?
No, I don't even know I don't even remember what it was about.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even think it was an awards festival. I think maybe I made that up to prank Chris.
Okay.
Because Chris wasn't there at this little thing that was going on.
Okay.
And so then I just text Chris, hey, everybody's looking for you. I think you won some kind of award. And that's it. I just did that. And then comedians at a table were like, what do you laugh? Because I'm laughing to myself.
Right.
Because I keep texting them like, oh boy, I don't know. Everybody's going nuts looking for you. And then like Shane Moss or another comic's like, what are you doing? And I go, oh, I'm texting Chris. I go, oh, you send him a text and say, hey, everybody's looking for you.
Right.
So we do that. A few of us send them text saying, hey, we think you won like best of the fest, or we made up a whole thing,
Right. Right.
And so then the thing's over and everybody's outside of this like Mexican restaurant where the thing was, the fake award ceremony. And somebody texts me, one of the other comics texts me and said, hey, I'm at the hotel. I just saw Chris in the elevator and he's like freaking out going, ah, shit. Like he's rushing over there. And so we're all standing outside and I go, oh, Chris is on his way. When he turns the corner, everybody cheer for him.
Right.
So he turns.
Currently, the story's funny.
It's fine.
It's a good story. It's a good prank. You won best of the fest. He rushes over. Ha ha, you didn't win. That's good.
Right.
It's good if it ends here.
Well, that's the thing. It doesn't. Well, then, so like we all cheer for him.
Right.
And he's like, yeah, I know. I fucked up. I slapped over.
That's a good Chris impression.
Yeah, I've known Chris for a long time.
God damn it. Okay, well, and okay, Dick. All right, Dick.
So that's it. Yeah. So then he thinks he wins this thing. We're all walking to another thing, and Mark Maron's like, how are you going to end this or whatever? I go, I don't know.
Should have probably been ended.
I guess we should have just done it there. But
Right.
but I ended it like 5 minutes later. We get to the thing. I go, you didn't win anything. I made the whole thing up because I knew you were, drunk and
and you're
oversleeping.
hungover, right?
And he goes, shit, I called my dad. And I was like, fuck. Yeah, I should have ended it 5 minutes sooner.
Maybe.
So I felt awful and again, it was one of those things, and I'm sure this is there's no hard feelings for the whole Conan thing, because I know how
These are good guys. They're funny guys.
And they had this little like kernel of an idea. I showed up right.
It gets a little out of control.
Then it just, and I think they were like, oh, wait, what are we doing? We just said somebody had a job.
All they saw in their minds was you with you with half a beard, and they wanted to get there. By hook or by crook.
I guess that was
right, and that's fun. That was funny, but they didn't think at all the steps. They're not like grandmaster chess players. They're not thinking 8 moves ahead. They're not even thinking 1 move ahead. All they want to see is you without the beard.
I don't know what kind of huddle happened before I showed up. If that was just the like, let's see this son of a bitch with half of a beard by the end of the day. What are your thoughts on this, Lauren?
Me?
Yeah.
Who am I?
Yeah. I thought that, Ross, is this you?
Ross?
Yeah, it's me, Ross. What's happening? My thoughts are, as Ross, I think that
Did anyone play pranks on you, Ross?
we did a lot of pranks on the show.
You were swapping apartments and stuff?
I got pranked when I married that lesbian.
Oh, boy.
I didn't know.
Is that why your kid is bi? Because one was a lesbian, one was straight?
Right.
Yeah, that's how that works.
Oh, that's amazing.
Well, I don't want to put you on the spot.
No, what I want to say is that I feel like I feel really bad for you.
Thanks.
Thanks. That's so cool of you.
Scott doesn't.
And I wanted to give
He thinks I have one side of the story.
I wanted to give you $1,200. You'll have to pay taxes on it, and you have to give 25%
Ross,
to your team.
that is so
awesome.
nice of you.
So I'll be walking home with like $700,
Yeah, it
right?
should be pretty good.
Okay.
To add that to your 5, you're at 12 right there.
Well, that's
Almost like
perfect.
you got
see,
12.
it only took 6 years for me to make this money back.
Pay your rent that 1 month 6 years ago.
Look, I'm not taking a stand on either side of the issue.
Oh, you like the story. I'm the bad guy in the story somehow.
No.
That's what I've learned over the years.
No, I have empathy for you. Because that's, you were the victim of a prank, and but one thing that I like about you is you're constantly doing interesting, fun pranks, like the Whole Foods one.
The Whole Foods thing. Did you see the? Well, this isn't good for radio, but
sure. But what is?
Nothing.
He's Brendon is looking on his phone for something.
Well, this is the billboard one is my favorite.
You did a fake billboard?
Well, I put texts on a phone.
It was like a cell phone company.
For like Metro PCS. So zoom in on the texts.
Okay, so this is a billboard for a cell phone company, and they have it says nationwide 4G, $40 period. It has a phone.
Picture of like a
picture of
Samsung
a phone. And then what you did was you put
texts on the phone.
on the phone. So you went up the billboard, climbed up the billboard,
Right.
and slapped like
Whoa.
a thing of text on the phone.
Adhesive vinyl.
Okay, and the texts read, "Your father passed away last night," and the next person says, "OMG, what? What?"
It looks good too.
It looks professional.
I got the angles really well.
And how long was it up there? Did you keep
It's for
checking in with
as
it?
long as
Until they took it down.
I left the country right afterwards.
Due to this?
Yeah, I thought the heat was gonna. No, I was going to a comedy festival, so I didn't. But it was there the whole time from. But like as long as the billboard.
As long as the
was there.
billboard was up, it was there. And did you read anything about anyone saying
Nobody, no, there was no. Just silently kind of confused some people at red lights, that's my favorite.
Those are your
payoff.
types of prank, because what was the Whole Foods prank that you did?
I hung up banners at a vacant Circuit City in Silver Lake that said "Coming soon, Whole Foods, Silver Lake," and this was like 6 years ago again,
Right.
too, or 5 years ago.
And
way
people-
before there was a Whole Foods there.
People were upset or people were excited.
Both. It went crazy.
It ran the gamut. Some people were like, "We don't want a Whole Foods here," and then other people were like, "Oh, great, a Whole Foods here." But there was like there's no prank element to it other than
Everybody thought a Whole Foods was going to be there.
Whole Foods was coming, and then it never did.
It was over a holiday weekend too, so like there was no way to confirm this until Tuesday. Like I did it like on a Saturday morning. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday, people were just like, "No, this is happening," And so before we hung up the banners on the fence, and before we then we went to go get something to eat. Before we got to the restaurant, I look at Twitter and it already was like, brrr, people were just
Whole
Foods. And then it started all these side conversations about
Gentrifying the neighborhood.
and then people were like, well, the house has already cost $800,000 here. Like, it's been gentrified. And then somebody at one point, because I just sat in my room refreshing the internet, like just reading people talking about it. And then somebody at one point said, I think this might be a prank. And then all these people just dogpiled. I'm like, who would do this? Why would somebody spend $300 on banners? And that's the kind of
prank you like to do.
I like, just people go
mass confusion, and when people find out that it's wrong, they go, "Oh, why would someone? Who cares?
Why would somebody do that?"
Right.
That's
that is the Brendon Walsh story. Why would somebody do that?
yeah.
Randy, I feel terrible because we're not, you're not chiming in as
Randy's
much.
got some.
Do you do pranks yourself? I mean, you're not that type of guy. You're
I've done a few things, but I mean, it's me and Brendon doing stuff together a lot now. But,
doing stuff together. What does that mean?
Like sex stuff.
That's kind of a prank.
Distracting from the prank
in a lot of
stuff
ways.
that we do, yeah.
Oh, one thing that we did together was there was a gay bar in my neighborhood that closed down called MJ's. Mm-hmm. And
does that stand for something like HJ stand for hand jobs and like mouth jobs?
Maybe.
Mouth jobs,
I never thought about it. Mom job?
Or was it like Michael Jackson's? Like, hey, come in here and get done to you what Michael Jackson would do to kids, or what?
Yeah,
we'll never know.
That was on their window. Yeah,
we'll never know. They closed.
Ross,
it down.
what do you think?
That's too far.
Oh, sorry, Ross.
JK.
But I
Rowling?
MJ.
Again, more banners being made. I'm very good for the local banner.
Yeah, what did you? When they see you coming in, it's like, oh, Brendan's got another
couple
prank.
$100.
We're making our rent this year. Yearly
Yearly
How about
rent.
month?
I said
God, why did it take me 3 tries?
to figure out how rent works.
Well,
Hey, not all of our dads are the CEO of Exxon.
Thank you, Ross. So yes. So what did the banner say?
It said, coming soon, Silver Lake Gun Shop. There's going to be a gun store there.
We had a
Right.
website.
Yeah.
So
phone
that's a
number that you
little
could call.
harder than the Whole Foods prank. That's a little.
Well, it's an opposite. Like people are
really upset
excited about Whole Foods, the gun store. We got basically, a handful of voicemail because we had a phone number and a website and stuff. And it all really just sounded like the same lady. I mean, there were different ladies, but they were all the same. There are schools here. This neighborhood's never going to tolerate a gun store. There's an elementary school around the corner. We're very liberal over here.
Are you worried about talking about being the perpetrator of these pranks publicly?
I don't think it's litigious. I don't think I
Okay,
can get...
good. Yeah, they're just fun. They're fun pranks.
They're fun. I actually have a friend who's a lawyer when I first started doing this stuff and asked her... what's the worst that could happen? Yeah, I know.
The woman was a lawyer?
They can do that now.
That's crazy.
We have a woman president, don't we?
Yeah.
Yes.
She said nothing. I guess if I did it and got caught over and over again, it's just vandalism.
Yeah.
And I've never been arrested.
You're not causing any
Here.
sort of damages to
I might have to pay
property.
$1,000 fine or something.
Sure, yeah.
But,
And to a guy who's spending $300 on a fake poster.
which I could afford if that Conan thing didn't
I have
happen.
some. Yeah, I have a part for you if you want to make $1,000 for
Or
your
I have
fine.
to, have to chop my penis off?
Yeah, that's it.
Clean all the toilets.
Yeah, first clean
pants
all the
down.
toilets, get my car, pick up my laundry.
All right, we need to take a break. When we come back, we are going to have more from Brendon, more from Randy, and an old friend is going to drop by. That's really exciting. So we will be right back with more Comedy Bang Bang after this. Hey, everyone, I wanted to tell you, start 2017 off right. With a bang, maybe even? I don't know. Is that right to say? Who can even say? With a bang? Sure, why not? With a bang. By listening to the entire Comedy Bang Bang 2016 live tour on Howl. We did so many shows. I believe we did just shy of 40 shows that are exclusive to Howl. Binge on 36 episodes of the USA, Australia, and UK tour featuring none other than myself, Paul F. Tompkins, Lauren Lapkus, Mike Hanford, John Gabris, many more. special guest stars are there along the way. You're gonna love it. Plus, listen as we remember some of their favorite moments on the road and on the stage in 5 best of episodes. We got together, Lauren, Paul, Mike, John. We all got together and reminisced about the tour. You can only hear that on our best of episodes on Howl. That's over 50 hours of Comedy Bang Bang live episodes to start your year off right. To listen to the CBB 2016 live tour and over 200 hours of exclusive Howl miniseries, go to howl.fm/CBB. After your full month of free trial, it's only $4.99 per month to get all of this exclusive content on iPhone, Android, and on the web. So just go to HOWL.fm/CB, howlfm.fm/CB. Got lost in the middle of that one. Howl.fm/CB, and you're gonna get started. Listen to it up. Comedy Bang Bang, we're back here with Brendon Walsh and Randy Liedtke. And Randy, you barely got to talk in that segment, so I'll give you 60 seconds to say anything you want to say. Go.
One time I thought I was going to get in trouble by the law by something I did, but then how am I doing on time?
45 seconds left.
And then the company that I thought was going to like maybe sue me, they tweeted something and then they let me know that, it's not that big. How am I doing on time?
You have 10 seconds.
10 seconds. And
10,
I didn't
9,
get, 8, everything's cool.
Oh,
Good story.
Wrapping it up early. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
that.
No problem.
Well, we have guys, I hate to tell you this, but you're not the only guests here. We have another guest coming up.
What?
Yeah, sorry, buddy.
That's
Is
bullshit.
it, what's that lady's name? Never mind. Forgot it.
What's that lady's name?
It's that singer lady.
Forgot it.
Who I don't know what she
Sinead
does.
O'Connor?
No, she's like a young...
Adele.
Gwen Stefani?
Begins
Dude,
with-
you're getting Adele?
It's like
You gotta get
Ariana
Adele.
Huffington, but it's not that.
Ariana
not
Grande.
Ariana Grande,
Oh,
yeah.
She's got the greatest hairstyle. Anyways, we have a guest coming.
It's not Ariana Grande.
Damn it, I want to know what she looks like.
She has a top.
I can't... I
You're an
don't-
Ariana
Tony.
Grande fan? You don't know what she looks
I
like?
didn't say I'm a fan.
looks like a
I'm curious.
14-year-old
I have no
girl.
idea what she looks like.
You're just curious. You've
I
heard
hear
her
the name.
songs.
I hear the name. I don't know if I've heard her
He's
song.
Hot.
are curious.
Hot 14-year-old girl.
She's 14?
This is what she looks like.
Oh. Well, someday I'll know what she looks
She's
like.
like a 20-year-old who looks like a 14-year-old who's hot for a 14-year-old.
You know what? I'll just Google her.
And really
while
hot.
you-
Yeah,
for a
why
20-year-old.
are you bothering us? You don't go do a podcast hoping she's the other guest in order to get a look at
I
her.
figure
Just
sooner
Google
or
her.
later, it's going to happen.
Yeah, that's true. No, our guest is a woman, though, just like that lawyer.
Yes.
And she's an old friend of ours. Please welcome Traci Reardon.
Hey.
Hey.
I never thought of myself as a woman.
Oh, well, you are.
I'm not a girl, not yet a woman.
That's a great
I'm
song.
right in between.
You're sort
I'm
of
a
a tween.
woman.
A woman.
A woman.
Yeah,
I'm
you
a
sort of
world.
are.
Yeah.
Yeah. How
Yeah.
old are you again?
17.
17 years old, baby.
I'm not sure, what's my future yet,
Yeah.
Will I be, something like a lawyer? Probably not.
Probably. Well, I mean, not a lot of women are.
I know.
This is Tracy.
Do you know-
She's
hey, Trace.
Hey, guys.
Tracy.
Anybody call you Trace?
No, but you can.
Do you know Trace Adkins?
Oh, yeah.
Country
No.
singer? Randy, do you
What
like
is this
country
song
music?
like?
Oh, yeah. A honky tonk badonka donk.
Sing it.
Honky tonk, but you
Wow.
get
So he
the picture.
starts
Yeah.
sort of hawking up a loogie.
Honky tonk badonk.
Honky tonk, but you know the rest. That's how it goes.
Yeah.
Tracy is a 17-year-old girl. She hasn't been on in a little bit, although I saw her on
Been
the
a minute.
tour.
We went on. I was popping up in different cities, but that's basically it.
Yeah, she is. She lives and works here in town. She has a couple jobs. She
I
works.
work really hard. I go to school. I have 2 jobs. I work at Claire's and Baskin Robbins. I can pierce your ears if you guys are interested.
Oh.
Do you have pierced
Claire's?
ears?
Yeah.
I do. With both
You want
my
another
ears.
hole?
Totally.
Where?
Can you do the cartilage part?
Yeah, doy. Do you want anything else
Okay.
on your body?
Uh,
Belly
My
button?
lower back.
do you do
Yeah.
henna tattoos?
I could figure it out. Probably look like shit.
They
Okay.
don't do those at Claire's though. She's pretty much just in charge of the piercing gun.
I'm definitely in charge of that, and I'm in charge of organizing all the little crap that falls on the ground. We have a lot of little accessories. That's very messy store.
Like little earrings and
Earrings, headbands, glitter eyeshadows.
and they're constantly falling on the floor.
Because the kids walk by with their backpacks and just whack them down.
Right, and so your job is to organize them.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of my jobs. I've
Yeah.
got to pick it up.
When you say organizing, you just mean pick it up and put it back where it's...
Yeah, just organize it and put it on the shelves where it was. Organize the trash pile.
Yeah.
Organize the trash from recycling to trash.
Oh, that's part of your
I have to do
duties
that.
as well?
Organize the toilet.
Organize the toilet.
Yeah, seat up, seat down, that type of stuff.
Separate the poop from the peep.
You have to separate
What do you
it?
use, like one of those little nets that they get goldfish out of the tank
Yeah.
with at the pet store?
Yeah.
And you don't do that at Baskin Robbins, do you?
No, I'm not allowed to touch poop and ice cream.
Yeah, I was going to say.
You gotta have a separate poop guy there.
Yeah, they have another guy. That's his job. He comes into the back door, leaves through the back door.
Oh, just like poop.
Yeah, that's coincidence. I should tell him that.
The back door there.
I'm
is
going to prank him and say that.
Yeah.
the
Good
back
prank.
door is an entrance only.
Is that how you subscribe to?
Yeah.
So Traci, and Traci also has an interesting home life. She, make a long story short.
Longest story short, Grandma died. She's still there.
So there's a corpse in your house?
Yeah, but it's my grandma.
She's getting the checks.
Long story long, my grandma wasn't doing well. Many years passed where she was not feeling very good, you know. And
Yeah,
the
she's
years-
sick like an old person is.
just like old age kind of got the best of her. She eventually passed.
Natural causes.
Natural causes if natural is choking on a gumball. But yeah,
She choked on a gumball?
yeah. She chewed gum till her old age.
Really?
She loved gumballs, big ones.
Kind of a filthy habit, isn't it?
So is
Chewing gum?
Chewing gum in general, isn't it?
I don't agree.
I just think that it's germy.
No, I don't think so. What do you mean?
Well, you pick it up off, from the underneath the desks and you start chewing it. And it's just like, where
you
else
like
has it been?
ABC gum, you nasty.
you nasty freak?
You nasty dirt
So
pile.
she choked on. It was the ball. It was still in ball form, or was it chewed yet?
long story longer.
Okay.
I had her open her mouth and then lay on the ground, and I did a mini golf with a big gumball and jammed it right into the back of her throat like a big.
Why would she agree to that?
I got a hole in one.
Well, congratulations.
She died.
I bet it didn't feel good.
She didn't say anything.
Yeah.
No,
said,
I mean, meaning it didn't feel good for you.
This is the last
to
words.
get that whole. Those aren't words. What were her last words?
What the fuck?
And that was before you knocked it into her
She was
mouth?
watching something on
She
TV.
saw her teeing up.
Yeah.
Wait, was she just listening to her favorite podcast?
Yeah, she said, lock the gate.
Hey, what the fuckers? What the fucky? Oh.
She's like, Uncle Marin, let me touch your cats.
Oh, you love Mark Maron, huh?
I don't. My grandma did.
Yeah. Who's your favorite podcaster?
I like Spontaneation.
Yeah.
Mr. Spontaneation himself,
What a-
Eben Schletter.
What about me? I mean, you've been on the show so many times.
I don't think of you as a podcaster. I think of you as a TV producer.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're so welcome. And a writer.
So anyway, she signs, her grandma's.
Long story short, I use her dead hand to sign her Social Security check so I
Okay.
can continue living and not. My parents are out of town forever, so
Yeah. Where are they
basically-
now? Do you keep track of where they?
Zanzibar.
Zanzibar, really?
yeah, they sent me a.
Billy Joel sang about it.
Well, how did that go?
It was a big hit. So I can see why they'd want to go.
I could take the planes down in Zanzibar.
That's, I believe that's Asia.
Oh, sing it.
A different
Wait,
place.
Zanzibar's in Asia?
No, the band Asia.
I could take
Down in
the
Africa.
woods down in
No, that's Toto. Sorry.
Zanzibar.
Wouldn't that have been weird if the band Asia sang the song Africa?
Yeah,
that would have been like a conflict of interest.
Yeah, mixed.
I bet something like
messages.
that's happened.
I bet something like that has happened.
I'll try to think
not
about
that
it.
specifically, but I bet something like that has happened.
Like
Mr.
9 Inch Nails
Clapper
said that song, Cut
8-inch
Your Nails.
8-inch hammers.
8-inch
You think it's
hammers?
about 9-inch nails like you put in the wall?
Yeah. What
Or
did you
like-
think? You thought it was like a
fingernail,
like a
Freddy
drag
Krueger.
queen?
Yeah.
I thought it was fingernails too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
9-inch Nails can't type on your phone.
I thought it was industrial music, so it was like
Hammer and nails. Yeah.
I don't know.
I always call them Nin anyway.
Yeah, that's true. So, what are you up to, Traci? I mean, by the way, this is Randy. This is Brendon.
Hi, guys.
Hey, Trace.
Why do you have those mags?
Trace. In case we need any gossip,
I
any
love
point in the show?
gossip.
Yeah,
Okay,
you brought an Entertainment Week and an OK
Whoa.
magazine from several months
The
ago.
cover says,
Well,
Bat Boy
they're
lives.
free. I can't afford to be buying these magazines every week. So
Where'd you get them at the doctor's office?
Barber.
Covered in germs, covered in hair.
Barber. There's hair. I use
Slash
hair
doctor.
as a bookmark here. Let's see. Here's some gossip. Item: Ben and Jen adopting a girl. Now that Ben Affleck and Jennifer Garner are 100% back together, they've got lots to celebrate, including their just hatched plan to welcome a new baby to their family. Congrats, Ben and Jen!
That seems like a bad idea.
That's I
They
wouldn't.
were just divorced and
I know,
stuff. And
I
you're
wouldn't
just cheating.
suggest that.
I wouldn't say
That's inadvisable.
go out of your way to get a kid into your house. Seems hard.
And also, it didn't occur. It didn't actually happen. So
Yeah. so-
Kim's Paris robbery. Was it a hoax? As details about Kim Kardashian's scary attack emerge, one thing seems clear. They don't quite add up.
I like this gossip guy.
yeah, gossip guy. That's
Rene-
a good idea for a show.
Yeah.
Rene Faberge, Hollywood's hottest gossip
So
hound.
this is Rene Faberge.
Yeah.
So nice to
Scott.
meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Item, Jeremy Piven. Likes to dine in Nobu in Aspen. Good for you, Jeremy. Eat it up. Num, num, num.
A little editorializing at the end there. So Rene was your name?
Rene Faberge.
Rene Faberge.
Hollywood's hottest gossip hound.
How long have you been a gossip hound?
Ever since I was born, Scott.
Since you were born.
What was
Right out
the
of-
first bit of gossip you got when you were born?
The doctor slapped me on the ass. Was that professional or not? We'll see.
Wait,
Story at 7.
Was the doctor a woman?
The doctor was a man.
Ah, right. That makes sense.
Yeah, there's only women lawyers, not women doctors as far as I
It's
know.
because women love to argue.
Oh, God.
Doctors just get stuff done.
Well, Rene, it's always a pleasure to hear your hot goss.
And your hot vocal cords.
Breaking!
Yeah.
Jessica Simpson hasn't had a hit song in years, though she did sell 30 million albums once upon a time. But the gorgeous mother of two is incredibly wealthy thanks to her shoe, clothing, and accessory line, the Jessica Simpson Collection.
That's the news?
Just 10 years after its launch, it rakes in $1 billion annually. Well, lend me a buck or two, Jess, and let's go do brunch. Ciao, baby.
Rene, the amount of vocal fry on you is just incredible.
Renee, do you know any gossip about Scott?
Oh, please. I don't think there would be anything about me.
Dateline Hollywood. Scott Aukerman, producer, podcaster.
Oh, you think of me as a
cross-dresser.
podcaster? Whoa!
Story at 11. What size shoes do you wear, Scott? And what size heels do you like?
Oh my God, it's 11.
Looks like Scott's starting a new underwear line called Ladies' Panties for Boys. Dirty Panties, it's called. They'll be available at Claire's.
Oh, good.
Yeah, get your ears pierced and your balls tucked up in there.
Wow.
I'd love to fold your undies.
You, what is that? Whoa, what?
Oh, your nephew always gets to fold your underwear. I feel jealous every time I hear that.
Oh my gosh. Hey, Brendon, you're back.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
went out to get a mimosa
That
at
guy-
the mimosa bar.
I loved his boa.
Yeah, Rene Faberge, was he in here?
Yeah, he was in here.
He's Hollywood's hottest gossip.
How do you know so much about him?
I follow him on Twitter.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so you knew he was coming in here.
No, I assume that he has an office in this building.
Wait, you have some strange assumptions. You think that she's going to be Ariana Grande.
Well,
You assume that some gossip columnist you follow on Twitter must have an office.
he had a
around
key
here.
card.
Oh, okay. Wait, you saw him.
I saw him.
Oh,
when I
okay,
was
so
in-
that, why didn't you
he
just
left,
say
I came-
that?
I did.
You
I said
assumed
I saw him
that he
out
would
there.
be here because of his office, not because you saw him.
I
All
do
right.
a really good Ariana Grande impression, though.
Oh, that
Oh,
would
okay,
be
let's hear
just
it.
as good, yeah.
Time to lick the donuts.
That could be.
Oh, Americans.
That could be true.
I bet Renee would like that one.
Yeah, Renee would understand that. Brendan, you're obviously
I don't
a little
get it,
behind
yeah.
the times.
Ariana Grande licked a donut at a donut shop without paying for it.
Really?
And it's
Oh,
all
wow.
caught
Throw the book at her.
on camera.
Yep. Got to
damn.
cover her. Got to cover the camera with tape.
That's what's wrong with young Hollywood.
Yeah, when you go to a donut store, you should get that spray that, when you're
I
robbing
always
a bank.
spray
and
out
just-
cameras every store
everywhere
I go
you
to,
go.
just so there's no record of what I did in
Just in
there.
case, because, a lot of times you don't know you're going to do
I
something
don't know what I'm
wrong.
gonna do.
Yeah.
I might pull down my pants and slap my butt.
Please
Why
don't
would
do
you
I
that.
don't want to
that?
video that.
Sounds like you're gonna do that.
And here we go.
Oh no!
Oh, wait, stop
Is
it.
that
Stop at
legal?
11. Oh, thank goodness.
No, Mars.
Story. Oh, at 11. That's when Rene Faberge has his gossip
Oh,
show
yeah, I
on
noticed. Yeah.
Fusion Network.
Yeah. So, Tracy, what's going on in your life now? I mean,
Well, it's a new year. It's a new me. I'm basically working on my New Year's resolutions.
New Year's resolution. So you're still at them. That's great. A lot of people
Well,
give
yeah.
them up, January 2nd, January 3rd.
No way. I really care about trying to better myself, and I'm working on a couple of things that I'm trying to just, change habits.
Okay, well, let's go through them. What are your New Year's
Okay,
resolutions?
one of my resolutions is stop taking showers while in the bath. I usually will like take a bath and then turn the shower on to wash my hair while I'm laying there.
So
But
it's
I
a
feel like
full
it's really
bath.
wasteful.
Yeah, it's a full
Yeah.
bath, and then you turn on the shower just to get
Just
your
to get
head.
my hair wet because I don't like to go under.
You know how they say if save water, take a shower?
Yeah.
I always thought, is that saving much water? Like, I wonder if you let the shower water, accumulate, wouldn't it be about the same as a bath?
I always say save water, don't bathe if you don't gotta.
I always say save water, shower with a cowboy.
Yeah, I bet there's a time. There's a time, like
Yeah.
how long your shower. We should do
How
a
long do you
Mythbusters
shower
episode.
for, you guys?
30 minutes.
I like to take a
Whoa.
nice 3-hour shower.
Yeah.
Whoa.
3-hour shower. I remember
A
that.
3-hour shower.
You remember the first draft of the Gilligan's
Yeah.
Island
Yeah,
theme?
yeah.
And it was just
it took place at a YMCA.
Nude Gilligan.
Nude Gilligan.
Hey, we're thinking of calling the show Nude Gilligan. What do you think?
Watch it.
Well, Mr. Sherwood Schwartz, I don't know. He was the guy who made
He
that.
was, yes.
So
of
that's
course.
just one of them. The other one of my resolutions
So
is
did you stop it or have you continued?
I'm working on it, but it's really hard to quit.
Yeah.
I'm working on something else, so it's a little more personal.
Okay.
I'm trying not to have a single crush this year.
We all know that you've had a lot of crushes
Yeah.
over the years.
And it's been really painful because none of them
Who
come to
were
fruition.
some of your crushes in the past?
Scott Aukerman is A number one.
she made a body pillow with
Not a body pillow.
Oh, just a regular size pillow?
It's a pillowette. It's a pillow with a silhouette of Scott's face on it.
So is this a regular like square shaped pillow?
Yeah,
but
then I
with the-
just draw the you know how like you sit in front of a thing and
It's
then
like Alfred Hitchcock.
yeah, it is.
So it's like a weird line drawing of your profile.
Yeah, so it's not really weird though. It's
It's
like
not
really
weird.
good.
It's accurate.
I mean, a good line
Yeah,
drawing.
so I just like hump that all night and stuff. But the problem is, I just feel like I'm getting really depressed because I'm not having any actual romantic relations in my life, and I'm just spending way too much time pining after people who don't want me.
Have you ever had a real boyfriend?
Not real.
yeah.
Had fake ones.
Like invisible style or
I did have an invisible boyfriend, but he was-
invisiboy?
I had a visit boyfriend, but he was so loud. Everyone hated him.
Have you had guys who have had crushes on you that it's just you don't feel
yeah,
that way?
they're just so horrible.
Why? I mean, is it because it's guys your age and they're all immature?
They're not
Women
my-
mature at a faster rate than guys.
They're not
do.
my age, Scott.
What age are they?
They're older.
They're older guys have had crushes on you?
Yeah, twice.
Do they have like a countdown clock?
Twice as old or
Twice.
Or twice?
Twice guys did that.
Oh, okay.
Twice older guys. How old are they?
32.
32.
And the twins.
Oh God! They both wanted
And they're
you.
the Sklar brothers.
Oh no!
Yuck.
When they were 32.
Yeah.
So that was a while ago.
How old are they? They told me 32. I said, how old are you? They both looked at each other. They nodded. They turned back and said, 32.
At the same time. It is weird how every time you see those guys, they say the same thing at the same time.
Yeah. Wow.
It's like stereo.
And they kept trading like glasses and hats, so I'd be confused about who was who.
Oh no!
They trade gum too.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah.
They both stood on opposite sides of the room and hawked gum from one mouth to the other.
They're good at that.
That they consider that to be sports.
They're famous in Australia for that.
Yeah.
Are they really?
Down under.
Yeah, down under.
Yeah.
Do they keep talking about Down Under and how they
Yeah,
wanted
they
to
just
go
want
there?
to go down under. They kept telling me, they both stood on either side of my head and said into my ears, we want to go down under. Now, of course, you know that one side of my head has no ear. So
Yeah, she
I
has no
couldn't
cartilage
hear
and, yeah,
That from, I'm guessing,
When she was born, she scraped her ear against her mother's vagina. and
I
it-
came out at it pretty forcefully.
Yeah.
And all
So
my
you
ear
just
was
have a
left,
hole
left
on one
behind.
side.
So it's just ear skin with no cartilage.
Exactly. It's basically just the hole, and then I pierced it to look like an ear.
It's-
So I
yeah.
have like an ear
So you
shape
have the
of
silhouette.
wings.
You have a pirouette of an ear.
It's an earwet.
It's weird they would give you a job as an ear piercer.
Yeah.
With
When you're
Well,
sort of
people
like
don't
an
discriminate.
advertisement against it.
People don't discriminate.
It's like giving a guy a job as a handshaker when he only has one hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
or-
because you don't use your ear to pierce people.
Or like,
But it reminds
someone in a
makes-
wheelchair selling treadmills. It's just not something that you would think.
Yeah. Or like
I would buy a
steak
wheelchair from
chef
a guy in a
that's
treadmill.
a vegetarian.
Or an albino selling tanning beds.
Yeah.
But we
They
have a
need
lot of
it.
examples.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if the listeners really get
They don't
the
understand
magnitude
yet.
of this situation.
8 more examples.
I need 8 more.
Ariana Grande, but you're not very big. You're little.
A guy that works at Lens Crafters and he has an eye patch.
Yeah, a surfer who lives in underwater.
A guy with half of head selling hats.
Yeah.
A grocery store clerk who like doesn't really get how to do it.
Yeah. Hot dog guy who looks like a hot dog, but he's made out of bread.
A sewer rat that likes to live above ground.
very
Like a
good.
cart collector at the grocery store, but like he always thinks he's supposed to be the greeter.
Yeah.
And he collects them like it's, like his own collection as
Yeah,
well.
like he just puts them on the shelf.
Or a woman that
Is
wants
that
to
what
be
you
a
guys are
doctor.
doing?
Yeah, we put them on the shelf.
No, I mean, is that like, am I in line with like what you guys are saying?
Yeah, no, I think that you're all.
So like a bicyclist who loves riding his bike,
Yeah, I mean, you're on the right
a
track.
driver who only drives.
Yes.
A unicyclist with a girlfriend.
Yep, not gay.
Yeah, all of these things. So you don't want to have any crushes?
I just want to stop. I want to be celibate.
Just celibate. You don't want to have any.
I don't want to
kind
have any emotional connections or any sort of thing like that. It's just heartbreaking to me.
Yeah.
Aren't you sad?
I am sad. I mean, I hope that you would find someone your own age that and it would be unexpected. Maybe when you stop looking, that's exactly when you'll find someone.
Is that what worked for you guys? I heard you all talking about your relationships at the top of the show.
Oh, I think what I found when I aggressively started looking. That's when I finally found something.
When you say aggressively started looking,
I
You
mean,
were just trolling the streets in the dark.
I
Like,
would rip
where's my
rip
girlfriend?
my shirt off.
grab him in the pussy.
Yeah, I would tear
Grab
my
him
shirt
in the
off.
pussy.
Get
Make
on
him
an
go
app.
scream. Grab him in the pussy. We like it that way. Grab him in the pussy. I love Trump. Grab him in the pussy.
Oh,
Give-
that's 11. I have to stop.
Is this an Ariana Grande song?
Yeah, she sings. Grab him in the pussy. I love Trump. Grab him in the pussy. Where's Trump?
That sounds like a country kind of thing.
And what about you? How did you find your girlfriend, Brendan?
Grabbed her in the anus. Actually, yeah. So
This is locker room talk. I feel very privileged.
You get a glimpse.
I'm lucky.
we're all wearing jock straps and fully sweaty.
Yeah, good luck being
You know what
celibate in
locker
this
room talk is like for girls? It's totally different.
What is the locker room talking, girl?
We go like, pull out my extensions. I want to see how bald I am.
Okay, odd.
But how do you get the extensions back in?
In the hole in your head.
Oh, yeah.
Ponytail hole.
hair
That's what
plugs.
Ariana Grande puts her hair in a ponytail.
She's got
hole.
to.
She just has a little clip. She has a hole that's the shape of a square,
Oh, yeah.
and then the ponytail has a plastic square on the end, and it just goes.
She cuts a horse tail off of a horse and has it implanted in the top of her head.
Look, guys, we need to take a break. When we come back, we're going to have more from Brendan, more from Randy, and Traci has a surprising announcement she wanted to let us all know. So we're going to be right back with more Comedy Bang Bang after this.
Don't go away.
Happy New Year! No, I'm not Frosty the Snowman. No, I'm a human being saying Happy New Year to people. Well, the start of a new year. Did you think I was Frosty the Snowman? It's not a bad impersonation. Happy New Year! No, it is a bad impersonation. The start of a new year, 2017, to be precise, is a perfect opportunity to hit that old reset button for a fresh start, to finally get around to the things that you've been putting off for far too long. And where can you do that? I gotta be honest, LegalZoom.com is where you're gonna make it happen. I don't know, maybe you want to take control of your family's future with an estate plan. That's a good idea. Or maybe you want to finally get your dream business up and running. Don't let all the legal mumbo jumbo, gobbledygook, boodly bops hold you back. The legal world is challenging and it's very difficult to navigate, and that is why LegalZoom was created over 15 years ago. If I had to guess, 16. That's why it was created, okay? To provide you with the tools, the confidence, and the know-how to wrap up your legal needs. And since LegalZoom is not a law firm, you don't have to worry about expensive hourly fees. Instead, you can get legal advice at flat rates from their network of attorneys in 48 states. They're going to help you with the right estate plan or answer the questions you have for running your business. Make 2017 the year you get your life in order. And get special savings when you enter promo code BANGBANG at checkout. That is LegalZoom.com. All right, think about the most puzzling dream that you've ever had. Just think about it. All right, I had one where I was being dipped in a vat of boiling water last night, and I had waders on, and the lower I got, the more that boiling water was going to burn me up. And, to be honest, it kind of freaked me out a little bit. Well, what does that mean? I woke up and I thought, I'm probably afraid of boiling water, but who knows? Have you ever had a dream and you wondered exactly what it meant? Well, so do Chris Gethard and Gary Richardson. The dynamic duo. That is why they've decided to team up and take a crack at figuring out your most bizarre nightly musings in their new show, improv comedy podcast In Your Dreams on Earwolf. Though Chris and Gary are far from dream experts, and very far, I would say, their attempts to unravel the mysteries of the dream world are certainly and definitely and unequivocally worth a listen. Because callers' dreams are just the starting point. There's no telling where the story will go from there. You might end up in a palace of pink Play-Doh, or hanging out with 80s pop star Huey Lewis. Who knows? Who knows where you're going to end up? And to make matters even more interesting, Chris and Gary have enlisted great comedians like Wyatt Cenac, Bobby Moynihan, Aparna Nancherla, and more to aid them in their process. Tune in by subscribing to In Your Dreams on iTunes, Stitcher, or Google Play. Comedy Bang Bang, we're back here with Brendon and Randy, of course, and two best friends, although they're on a break. And
but we can still call each other. Like I needed to get something off a shelf the other day. And
Yeah, and I'm tall.
He's taller than me.
Yeah, and I needed to get something from underneath the counter, and he's short.
Yeah,
so
I'm
he
shorter
got that
than
for
him,
me.
so I can get stuff from under his sink.
Yeah.
that's great. So how often does this situation occur?
A lot.
A couple times a day,
Yeah.
Yeah, why are you keeping so many things on high shelves, and why are you keeping so
Randy
many things
puts
on
them
low
up
shelves?
there. I think it's.
Oh, we need
know
each
what?
other.
We
Yeah,
need each
we're
other.
setting each other up.
Oh my god!
Oh, you
Well,
guys
now we're on
love
again.
each other.
We're on again now,
We're on
guys.
again. I love you, bro.
I love you. But,
Oh, they
Kiss and
just
smell.
linked the
Okay.
best friend heart necklaces together.
Kiss and smell.
That's our thing.
What does it smell like?
Like a mouth.
Kisses.
Yeah.
You guys
That's
both
pretty
have
good.
beards, so there's got to
Yeah.
be some residual smells in there.
My
Does
beard.
that happen for you? Like you get food in there and it's like, it still smell like McDonald's.
Save it for later.
Stay away from dairy.
'Cause
Milk will rot in your
nasty.
beard. Yeah.
Dairy.
Milk will rot in your beard,
Yeah.
really?
And I do a lot of neti potting of milk, so
He's competitive
it's
neti pots.
Yeah, I do competitive endurance neti potting.
Tracy, we hyped it before the break, but, obviously New Year's resolutions are interesting to hear about, but you had something you wanted to tell us.
Well, it's a big surprise.
Okay.
I won a really big prize.
A big prize.
Yeah, and I'm really excited to announce it here. It's had to be a secret for a long time.
Okay. Well, this
But
is
I won
great.
America's Funniest Home Videos of all time.
Of all time?
Wow, that's a big honor.
I have someone who's on the show a bit who sings the theme song to that song.
Okay, well, she's not here.
She's not here. Yeah, I know she's not here.
Okay.
Why would you tell me she's not here?
Why are you grabbing my shirt?
Because I want you to put it back on.
Okay.
Here, let me throw it to you.
So it wasn't fair.
All right. So I didn't even know you made funny videos.
Yeah, me neither. But I did have a really funny video happen, and turns out I won the big prize.
You
$1
didn't-
million, and they're retiring the whole show.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
And Steve Bourgeois, or Tom Bourgeois,
Yeah.
he said he was going to commit Howie Cowie.
Oh my! Because it was so
Because he
good.
never believed a video could be so funny.
He was going to commit what?
Howie Cowie.
Harry Carey,
Harry.
the announcer of
If
the
you
Cubs.
had a hot dog,
I can't believe this. Usually, you try to black out the cameras before.
I know, and this was before I realized it, and the video got sent and leaked.
Well, I would think that you wouldn't want to black out cameras then, because this led to $1 million
Well,
prize.
look, I didn't know. It was the order of events. Basically, this happened. I
Yeah.
didn't know it happened. It was very funny, but it was captured on my webcam at home.
Okay.
Black Mirror style. Then I started getting like kind of paranoid because I started watching Black Mirror, so I started spraying out the cameras everywhere I went. Then I found out I won. So I had already been doing it. It was like, it just happened that way, Scott.
Okay.
Did they have you on the show to accept the prize?
They did. I was up against a family with 3 triplets and a funny dog.
Yeah.
Now, when you go on the show, do you spray out the cameras, the TV cameras?
I
are
tried to,
expensive.
but the security attacked me and it really
Yeah.
hurt my whole body.
Yeah, one of those.
Why was the dog so funny?
The dog, okay.
what way was he funny?
Well, the dog was really funny because it sounded like he was saying, I love you. And his owner, the video, it made it particularly funny because the owner was crying at the grave of his dead wife.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the dog was like, I love you.
And then they had the dog put to sleep right after that.
Yeah,
Oh.
and they buried it right next to the wife.
because it was an abomination
shallow grave.
to be a talking
Yeah.
dog.
Just because you can do that.
Yeah.
You can get
wow.
your dog put to sleep whenever you want.
They don't have to be
no
sick.
questions asked. Yeah.
I mean,
Creepy.
I can imagine your video would be funnier, but I would love for you to describe what happened in
Do
the
you want to
video.
know what
I
happened
haven't
with the
seen it.
triplets?
Oh yeah, what happened to the triplets?
All the triplets. Okay, so they did this thing where they
Three
were,
triplets, you said.
Yeah, there were 3 of them.
3 triplets born on different days.
Yeah,
Three,
the
yeah.
Irish triplets.
So they were.
And they stacked on top of each other and wore a long gown.
Okay.
And they went to the president's dinner with George Clooney as Amal
Wait. They went to the president's dinner.
in a gown with George Clooney. That was his date.
Okay. Oh,
They pranked him.
They pranked George Clooney, so
and
they
the
went
ultimate
as them all.
prankster. They went as his wife in a gown.
Okay.
3 triplets in a gown.
On each other's shoulders.
On each other's shoulders.
Okay.
How
One-
old are these triplets?
They were 4.
Okay, so 12 combined.
They put big lipstick on and they had a big wig on.
Oh my gosh! And George didn't see a difference.
He had sex with them.
Did he
What?
French them?
Yeah, he Frenched them.
Did he have sex with the
everywhere.
bottom one?
French the top one, had sex with the bottom one. Middle one got out unscathed.
Middle one touched
Bruised.
bellies.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, probably got to
Probably
second
boobs
base
as well.
There were no boobs.
Oh well, you know. Hey,
You fell for it too.
hey, they may be a member of the IBTC
Itty bitty titty.
committee.
Clitty.
Oh, clitty. This is what you'd say it as.
I thought it was creamery.
So-
Titty creamery.
So
That'd
tell
be a
me
good
Good name
place
for an
'cause,
ice
like,
cream place.
the itty
Milk comes
bitty
out of
titty
tits.
creamery.
Yeah.
Milk comes out of tits. That's a good T-shirt.
I would eat ice cream if it was from tit milk.
It is
Like if it-
cow tits.
No, but I mean human tit milk.
You like
ice cream?
sucking cow tits.
What about if it was made of bird milk?
Have you ever
Yeah.
seen Scott's favorite porn? It's a home movie of himself sucking a cow's tits.
It's just Freddie got fingered. So tell me about your video because this is interesting.
Okay,
you made
so you heard my competition.
yeah some stiff compo.
So I had my stiff compo. I had my computer open as I always do because whatever. I just had it plugged in and I've been chatting online and stuff.
Sure.
And I was doing some funny stuff in my room, apparently. I don't really think my behavior is very funny, but apparently America loves it. So here's what I was doing. Basically, started chatting with my friend. I got the giggles because what they said was so funny. So I couldn't stop laughing. So I bent over out of view of the camera. And when I came up, I had a wig on because I was just trying on a wig under my desk.
Okay.
That was kind of like how I was calming down. And by the time I came up, I had it on.
Sure.
The wig looked like... okay, have you ever seen Back to the Future? I haven't seen it, but I've seen like IMDb.
I know you haven't seen it, but yeah.
Do you know the Doc?
Doc Brown.
You know his hair?
Yeah.
That was what my wig was like.
Okay.
But it was in a ponytail.
Okay, so Doc Brown, but with a ponytail. Okay, so,
So
you
you're
were
laughing.
you were giggling. You go down
You
underneath.
duck out of sight of the camera.
Yeah,
Come back
you
come
up.
back up,
back
but
up.
you have Doc Brown,
But not
but
really.
in a ponytail.
But in a ponytail.
Just happened
wig.
to have
Yeah.
it.
And then
So this is
Yeah, there's got to be more to
Oh,
this, right? Because this can't be the funniest video ever of all time.
Did
So
something
wh-
come out of your
Where
nose?
Tom
or-
Bergeron's going to kill himself, he said, over this video.
so okay. So we've got the setup. This is probably just act 1 of the video.
oh yeah,
it's gotta
there's
be.
way more.
There's way-
Okay, so then have you ever seen Back to the Future 1?
Yeah, you asked me that already. I have, yes.
I haven't seen it.
I know you haven't seen it. You've
Okay,
only
but do you
seen
know-
Blue Jasmine.
Do you know how Maudie had orange puffer?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I had that on.
Okay.
I put it on from my closet because I was cold.
Okay, so this is just coincidental that you have an orange puffer. And by the way, aren't your arms cold as well?
My chest was cold.
I've
My
never
little
understood the
tits were
puffer.
cold.
Your
My itty bitty titty were cold.
clitties.
I'll let you sit. So, anyways, then okay. So in my room, I have this giant clock.
Sure.
Have you ever seen Back to the Future, the first one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, have you
Yeah.
seen it?
I've seen it.
So it's
yeah.
like the
know
tower,
when
the
they're-
clock in the tower?
When they're hanging to fix it because it's going to be midnight
Yes.
and the cords.
How do you know all this if you haven't
'Cause I
seen
read all
it?
the trivia.
Okay, all right.
So then I basically realized my alarm was about to go off. My grandma doesn't like the alarm, and so I
Dead
jumped.
grandma.
Yeah, but I jumped up, stopped it.
Scott, please let her finish.
It's
I mean,
making
this
me
is-
laugh. It's this.
I mean, it's funny.
this is where it
I
starts to
jumped
be
up
funny.
and held onto the clock.
Sure.
And then I was looking around the room and it kind of dingling, and I was like, Modi! And then I was like, what, Doc? I love you, Modi.
Not what's up, Doc? Or,
And then I was like, what's up, Doc?
Okay.
And then I was like, then I jumped down. I put on, you ever seen Looney Tunes 1?
I,
Like episode
Like
one?
the first one.
Space Jam. Oh yeah,
It's like,
the super
you know the
racist
bunny?
one.
The Bugs Bunny.
Yeah, so I did I put on some long great ears.
This is just you trying on costumes.
But like not even on purpose, right?
And then
You
I
just
put
happen
on,
to be
like-
putting them on.
And this is all through your webcam because it's capturing.
Yeah, just I
Like
was
the
just,
clock was, everything was right in
I was just
frame
hanging
there.
out.
Yeah. Okay.
Then I fell and I fell into this like silky red gown and then I put lipstick on and I was like, ooh, and then the bunny ears were like, what's up, Doc?
The bunny ears were like this.
Yeah, and I was like a sexy rabbit.
Okay.
And then Doc was like,
Doc? So Doc,
Doc
is
showed up.
This is you as Doc? Or
Usually these videos are like 20 seconds
Yeah,
long.
this seems long.
this one
like
seems like
very-
longer than,
okay, then Doc was like, what's up, Doc? And then Doc was like, have you ever seen Looney Tunes 1? This is like that when like the woman bunny is like, Bugs Bunny's like a woman, but it's like hot.
Okay.
And then Marty was like, hold on, I gotta go back. And then Marty left.
Okay.
So my puffer went out the window.
Okay.
And then Doc was like, glad he's gone. He kissed his mommy. And then then I got on a skateboard. And I did like a loop-de-loop around my whole room, like floor to ceiling.
Okay. How long is this video at this point?
Like 8 minutes.
Oh God.
And then
How much of it's skateboarding?
7.
Oh God.
So I like skateboarded a ton until I like got to the top of the ceiling and I fell off because gravity kicked in.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And I then was like laughing again because my friend sent me a funny text.
Okay.
The same friend that you were Skyping with or whatever?
Different friend.
Oh,
Okay.
That makes sense.
Having
Yeah.
multi-conversations
But they
with
said a
friends
really funny
simultaneously.
text where it was like, you know Woody Allen? That's what the text said. You know Woody Allen?
From Annie Hall 1?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he's in that movie.
Well, you saw Blue Jasmine.
Yeah, he's not in it though.
He's the director of it. But
Yeah, but you know, the text said, you know Woody Allen? And I said, yeah. And then they were like, turns out everything is true. I
Oh.
couldn't stop laughing.
Randy does a great Woody Allen impression, actually.
Whoa. It was like,
Wow. It's like he was here directing Blue Jasmine.
and then I guess all these hackers like took the video and sent it to America's Funniest Home Video.
Oh, wait, that was the end?
Yeah, because they were trying to get me to like be in trouble, but then they were like, "This is too good," and so they sent it in. And Tom was like, Tom had said 2 days before and had a contract signed with his life insurance that he was going to kill himself if he saw the funniest video ever.
And why would a life insurance company give him coverage?
So is that the
then?
$1 million comes from his life insurance?
Yeah, because
Oh,
that's
wow.
how it was going to be paid. And like, well, life insurance would do that because they respect him and his career.
Okay.
So it was really like case by case basis. It's not like anyone could
Sure,
just do
not-
that.
yeah, no,
you couldn't
it's-
go in there and say, "I'm going to kill myself if I see the funniest video." They'd be like, "Who cares?"
Yeah, a non-Bergeron would not.
Yeah, his name
Be
is
able to
Tom.
get that.
Yeah.
Nom Bergeron.
Yeah,
That's his-
non-Bush.
his
So,
food eating.
anyways,
His
he played.
stepbrother.
The video was sent to him as a private link.
Like a DM?
Like a
Yeah,
Dropbox?
they DM'd it straight. They slid into his DMs, and he, his wife was like freaking out because he was laughing so hard. She was like, "Oh no, I'm gonna lose him."
Right.
Yeah.
And then like the webcam at his house was filming that, and
Okay.
his wife was crying while he was laughing.
Okay.
And then his son sent that into AFV.
Okay.
And it came in 4th place.
Oh, so your video beat out
Tom
that video.
watching my video and
And his wife
laughing so hard,
crying.
and his wife crying because he was going to die.
I mean, this could be a Black Mirror episode.
Yeah.
It really, this is an amazing story. I
Thanks.
mean,
so I'm guessing you could just say I'm a millionaire now before
you're
taxes.
So you can actually tell everyone your grandma's dead now. You don't need the checks.
No, I God. Now I do say goodbye.
Yeah, it's tough.
She's so bloated, hard to move.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm sure you could just tell the authorities. And they-
No, I'll go to jail.
that's true.
It is manslaughter, what she did.
Well, I mean, yeah, hitting the.
Man's laughter.
Oh,
When you
yeah.
die in a funny way.
Yeah, yeah.
That's true. Well, you should have taped that.
Oh, you're right.
That would be.
When I made my grandma a mini golf hole.
That would actually be a popular video as well. You might be a multi-millionaire.
You know what I'll do with my millions?
What's that?
First, I'll build a slide out of my house.
Okay, to school.
Yeah, slide straight to school.
Okay.
And a slide to both my jobs.
Okay, great.
So I can say wee the whole time.
Water slide or regular slide?
Regular, Scott, I don't want to be wet when I get there.
Gotta.
Then gotta be wet. And then I'm gonna make my grandma. I'm gonna make a mini golf theme park that's dedicated to my grandma. And
So is it
she'll
all gonna
the-
be like her
she'll be the main
holes?
hole. Yeah. There'll be how many holes are on a golf course?
18.
There's 18.
There'll be 18 holes. Let's think about it. 2 eyes. That's 2. Mouth.
2 ears. That's 5. We're up to 5. Vagina, butthole.
Wait, so it's going to be like your grandma is the whole course?
Yeah.
2 ears, 2 eyes.
Yeah.
Her
Nostrils.
intestines. Her intestines, like
Belly button?
a tube. Belly button, the original hole.
The original
Okay,
hole.
so we're up to
The
11.
original feeding tube.
We're up to
The original
11.
feeding tube.
Umbilical cord.
We're still at 11. You
so
keep
it's
saying
like
the same.
baby grandma?
Her whole life, every hole she ever had.
Okay. Ears pierced?
Ears
If she has her
pierced.
ears
Yes,
Oh, yeah,
she did
those 2
have,
holes, yeah.
how many more
Grandma's
did you need?
gauges.
She had
You need 7,
She
yeah.
had 7 gauges. Her ears were very floppy by the time she was old.
How big,
Okay.
what size gauge did she get
How
up to?
big were they? 2 centimeters.
Big match game fan?
Yeah.
Big.
That's not big.
No, Randy's gauges, look at these. You fit a coaster
Okay,
in there.
they were 2 inches
Big.
when I did them, and then by the time she turned older, they became really floppy, like long.
Yeah.
Because your
You
ears
could put a whole
never
remote
stop
control in
growing,
them.
Yeah.
Well, hey, I don't want to fight about your grandma's gauges.
I'll fucking kill you,
Oh,
Wow.
and I never swear.
This is really. I would love to play a quick 9 on your grandma.
The back 9.
Oh, Randy,
I'd love to give
You
her
gotta pay extra
my
for
back
that.
9.
Yeah.
My dick
I'm
is
sorry
18
I yelled
inches.
at you.
That's okay. I deserved it.
No, you didn't. I didn't mean it.
No,
Yeah,
you lost your grandmother.
You're very testy. Well, I mean, a long
She
time
lost
ago.
her grandmother and won a
$1 million.
video
That's the thing. I never
contest.
know what anyone means anymore because I'm so rich. Everyone's just coming to be my friend.
Yeah, we hear that a lot with rich people. It's like everyone always is just like, "Ooh, do they love me for me or do they
Why?
love?" Yeah.
I'm worried about that now, so I might give it all away.
No, to who?
I was thinking about giving it to
Bob
Brad,
Dylan
to
did that.
Brad and Angelina.
Brad and Angelina.
Yeah.
Why, they,
Jolie.
they already have a lot of
So
money.
many kids.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
Jolie Pitt or the other Brad and Angelina?
Yeah,
Is
just
that-
a different.
Oh,
Work at the-
Brad and Angelina Richardson.
oh, they have
yeah.
too many kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do have too many
Too many
kids.
They
kids.
could use the money.
Yeah.
Too
And they both
many
work at the
kids.
dollar store. How much could you make working
It's
at the
like,
dollar
yeah,
You know-
what's your profit margins at the
commission.
dollar store?
You get
Couple bucks.
you get a penny for everything sold.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They work on commission. Yeah.
Not bad.
A penny sold is a penny earned.
That's the famous dollar store expression.
That's how my grandfather made his fortune, selling pennies.
Selling pennies for how much?
Nickel a piece.
Wow.
Yep.
Whoa, he's a genius.
Yeah, back in the old
amazing.
days when copper was worth a nickel.
You know, do you ever get those things in the mail from like people that want you to donate money, but then they send you a nickel?
I've had like Peter Popoff send me like a penny in the mail.
I've gotten nickels in the mail, and I'm like, just keep it. You won't need to ask me for anything.
Yeah,
That's true.
exactly. Sheesh.
Boy,
Doys,
I'm a
wounded
working
warriors.
woman.
Well, guys, we're just about out of time here. But congratulations, Traci. I mean, I
Thanks.
hope to. This is canon.
Yeah, and you can watch the video on youtube.com/biz.
/biz, B-I-Z.
Yeah, that's my site.
Oh, okay. Great. Oh,
my
good.
channel.
That's all. Okay.
Be easy. What'd you say?
What? No, I just said biz.
Oh,
What? Be easy. Why would I say be easy?
I don't know. Are you okay?
I'm fine. Wait, I'm not. I'm making sense, right? I'm not like saying a birtation kind of thing, right? When I think I'm making.
Birtation?
Yeah, I think you have to kill yourself at the end of this
You said you would if you
podcast.
stopped making sense.
Yeah.
When you first
You
heard
said
that
if you-
Talking Heads album, you said,
you got
"If I
to-
ever
If that
stop
ever
making
happens to
sense,
me,
I'll commit
take me out of my misery.
carry.
I mean, look at the giant suit you're wearing.
Yeah, that's true.
I think you stopped making sense.
All right, guys, let's do our very last thing on the show, and that's a little something called plugs.
It's time to plug everything.
Oh,
Jeez Louise.
I'm scared.
Plug your programs. Plug your shows. Plug your records. Plug your nose. Plug your programs. Plug your cunts. Plug your work. And plug your butts. It's time to plug everything.
Oh my, okay. Well, that was Plug Everything by Mute Key, maybe, or Mute K1. I'm not really sure exactly how to pronounce it, but thank you so much for that. That's a scary
It
theme.
was scary. It's, yeah.
Yeah, boy, it's kind of making me not want to plug something.
I'm haunted.
Oh, are you haunted now? Mm-hmm. Oh no, by a ghost?
The ghost of Podcast Best.
Oh no, let's hear some of them.
WTF.
Lock the gates.
Lock the gate, please.
I say
don't
leave
want-
the gates open.
Lock the gates. Don't want my cats to get out. That's my name. Lock me in.
All right, guys.
Wear it out. Hold on.
Are you finished now?
I have a little more. And done.
All right. Brendan, what do you like to plug?
Well, you can listen to Randy and I on our own podcast, The Bone Zone.
The Bone Zone. This is where you talk about women that you boned.
No. We,
The Ken Bone Zone?
Is it 3 episodes?
Ken Bone. We're still talking about that.
Oh, good old Ken Bone.
that stupid idiot.
8 months later.
He's my favorite dude still.
He's still, it's crazy how he's still dominating the headlines. You know, we make crank phone calls and stuff. It's very juvenile. Fun show. We have we just had Dave Grohl on recently.
What's like one of your favorite themes of a prank call you made?
Well, we
Red
called
Lobster.
Oh, Red Lobster. We call in sick to Red Lobster a lot.
Say that we
and
work
they're
there.
very confused
because
we don't work there. And then we called phone sex.
Yeah.
And we asked the lady a bunch of questions like, "What are you wearing? What's your name? Are you horny?" And then we said we had a lie detector that we wanted to use on her and asked her all the questions and she believed it.
That's so funny.
Did it a few times.
Try to get clothes that look like they've been run over by cars.
Yeah.
All hot topics.
Oh, that's great.
So anyway, bonezonepodcast.com and Bonezone Podcast. And then I'm Rene Faberge. You can follow him on Twitter, Rene Faberge, at
great.
Rene Faberge.
And he probably works in one of these offices.
He's somewhere in the, I think I saw it. He had a thing in the outbox.
I miss him.
Yeah,
He's a good guy,
do.
yeah.
He's great, yeah. Randy, what do you plug in?
Listen to my album on Comedy Central Records. It's called I'm on a Roll.
I'm on a roll. And spell your last name for people just so they...
Liedtke. I'm on a roll. The cover is me laying on an open-faced hoagie sandwich.
Good.
A better time could not be had listening to an album, so make sure to check that out. I want to plug just Comedy Bang Bang, the podcast. I just keep listening to it.
That's
you
so
know?
dumb.
Just keep
What a
listening.
waste of a plug.
Just keep listening. If you're listening already, keep listening. And Tracy, what do you like to plug?
I'd like to plug my Twitter at Traci Reardon, TraciReardon. And I have a shirt on the website. You should go buy it. earwolf.com.
It's That's Gotta Hoot.
Yeah, it's me
It's a picture of you.
with my catchphrases.
Yep, so go buy it. All right, let's close up the old plug bag.
I'm talking about bags and bags. I'm talking about opening bags. I'm talking about bags and bags. I'm talking about opening bags. I'm talking about bags and bags. I'm talking about opening bags. I'm talking about bags and bags. I'm talking about opening bags.
All right, guys. What a great show. Really enjoyed that one. Brendan, always great to see you.
See you, Scott.
Welcome back. And Randy, you're our new friend of the show.
I love you so much, Scott.
Come on back anytime.
I'll be here
and
tomorrow.
I mean that.
Okay.
Great. I'll see you tomorrow.
Perfect.
Tracy, congratulations.
Thanks.
I have an investment opportunity that I would love to chat off
Is
air
it
with you
your
about.
weekly rent?
My weekly rent, yes. I thought you said weekly went, like I was about to do a podcast
Okay, if
about
you
George
insult
Wendt.
me, then I'm not going to lend you anything.
What do you mean insult you? I'm telling you what my perception was. You can't argue with my feelings about
I
this.
would listen to the weekly rent.
I would too. George Wendt was a wonderful man. I would just talk about him every single week. He doesn't even
do
have
it.
to be on it. You know, we don't even have to talk about Cheers episodes. We can
We
just
don't even
talk.
talk about him. Let's talk about anything.
Yeah, let's start a podcast
About
together.
nothing.
The Weekly Wendt. That would be a good title for our weekly show where we just talk about nothing. Guys, thank you so much. I love you. We'll see you next time. Keep listening to Comedy Bang Bang. I did want to mention that. Yes, Brendan?
No, that's okay.
No,
that was a good ending. That was a good
say
ending.
something.
I don't want to
No, what? Say something.
Say what you're-
He's giving up on.
Say something. Talk
Leave it
to
to Lilo to become the first celeb ever to be evicted from the famously freewheeling Chateau Marmont Hotel. The actress racked up $46,000 in bills during her 2-month stay in 2012 and was refusing to settle her balance. Come on, Lilo, get it together.
Oh, I love him. All right.
It's Rene.
Ross, anything you want to say?
If we were on a break.
Oh, I forgot. All right, we'll see you next time. Bye. Hey, everyone. Thanks for listening. And remember, from estate plans to business formation, LegalZoom provides you with the tools and know-how to wrap up your legal needs confidently. LegalZoom's network of attorneys licensed in 48 states can help answer your questions without billing by the hour, since LegalZoom's not a law firm. For extra savings, use promo code BANGBANG at checkout. LegalZoom.com. That's LegalZoom.com.
This has been an Earwolf production, executive produced by Scott Aukerman and Chris Bannon. For more information and content, visit earwolf.com.